Good evening, everyone. Unfortunately, I am a little bit sick, so I don't know. I just wanted to let you know that there is a potential that in the next few days there won't be a daily video. I'm trying my best to squeeze in a couple of videos, but my brain is a little bit foggy. That I won't be able to kind of think about the topics. And yeah. But yeah, I wanted to let you know that that is happening and or not happening. And B, I don't know. I wanted to kind of thank to you all for kind of watching these videos and being very positive in the comment section. Also, having a couple of new subscribers, some of them being bigger ones, which I'm extremely happy about. But as you know, I'm kind of concentrating or I'm focusing my content at the moment a little bit on this mental health topic because I feel like it is honestly, it is a pure coincidence that it is November. I'm actually always thinking about this topic. I'm a huge advocate of going to therapy, although I haven't done it a lot lately. But also kind of utilizing these vlogs to journal, to talk about these kinds of topic. Also can talk off whatever is going on in my mind, off my chest, which is also some form of not therapy per se, but journaling in the video form. And as if you have watched my previous videos, I am of the firm belief that trying to verbalize what's in your head into a video camera, trying to explain what's going on is a really good way of kind of unloading whatever is going on in your brain. Also, in the last few videos, I kind of talked about retro gaming. I'm actually already 13 hours in with Chrono Trigger. Started playing Dr. Mario for the very first time. Much more challenging than I anticipated. I love Tetris, but trying to, for some reason, maybe it's also because I'm sick. I don't know. It was more difficult than I anticipated. I thought, oh, I know how to play Tetris well. I'm going to be able to play that game as well. And it's definitely different. Anyways, I talked a lot about retro gaming because I feel like it is a good way to kind of reset your brain, unload whatever is going on in your brain by doing something else for a couple of minutes to refresh your brain and your mental load. And I've been talking about that for the last few days, and I kind of want to dive into that kind of topic a little bit deeper, not from the perspective of me being able to kind of help you psychologically, but rather in terms of giving you some insight on how I deal with this kind of stuff, mental health, and what kind of topics are in my brain and how I try to deal with them. And I feel like a couple of you who were watching this give me some really good positive feedbacks, also shared your stories as well, which I really, for the lack of a better word, enjoy. I like that we can kind of talk about this stuff in a way, and I hopefully inspire you to share as well in these kinds of YouTube videos. I mean, this channel started out with the goal of kind of inspiring you to start vlogging, and now it kind of pivots to this kind of mental health topic in combination with retro gaming, which is a hobby that I extremely enjoy a lot at the moment, and honestly helps me a lot with mental health because it gets me away from social media. So I like that a lot. And yeah, I just wanted to tell you that I'm very thankful for all of the new viewers, and I really want to continue talking about this type of mental health topic. Again, I'm not a coach, psychologist, or whatever, but I'm over 40, and I feel like just by sharing some of the things that I'm going through and sharing how I potentially am dealing with that is potentially helpful to some. And yes, I do repeat some of the findings that I have, but I also repeat them because I've seen or I am seeing with, for example, the example that I had yesterday or the day before with my buddy who is struggling at the moment. Taking these breaks and finding tools to make those breaks efficient is getting forgotten in the heat of the moment. And I do see that with my body. And that is why I feel like it is, in air quotes, okay to repeat some of the things that I've been talking about. Because by me repeating that, I hope that some people who are struggling or some of you who are watching this potentially get inspired to try out some of the things that I'm doing and I'm trying. Again, retro gaming, I repeat this because this is a tool that helps me so much to get away from social media, because I have something in my hand instead of a phone. I am able to squeeze in 10 minutes of playing a game that doesn't require me to download an update, to boot up the device for, I don't know, 10 minutes or whatever. I'm exaggerating, of course. But this is a very effective tool for me at the moment to kind of get away from social media, which fuels not necessarily negativity, but as I've mentioned previously in the other vlogs, gear acquisition syndrome. Now the DJI Action Camera 6 got out and I really want that. But instead of watching the reviews, I'm playing Chrono Trigger. You see, that's the way it kind of helps me and steers me in a positive way instead of mindlessly wanting to buy new stuff. And yeah, it's these kinds of topics that currently interest me, and I hope that I can inspire you to try out some stuff. And obviously, I'm also going to do a couple of reviews about games and stuff like that. Continue doing that because it is a topic that is brings me a lot of joy at the moment, and as I was just saying, also helps me a lot. Yeah, I'm trying not to strain my voice too much now, so I'm going to stop this video here now. And yeah, maybe check out the video that I did a couple of days ago about replacing the phone with something else. Check it out up here. YouTube thinks that you like the video down here. Maybe hype and like this video, but also help me to get to 2,000 subscribers by clicking the button up here. That way we can see each other. Not sure if tomorrow, but in the next video. Thank you very much.